Hi, my name is Shane Wanless. On behalf of Premier Equipment, your salesperson and myself, I'd like to thank you for your recent lawn equipment purchase. We appreciate your business and look forward to continuing our relationship with you into the future. In this short video, we're going to take a look at your new piece of equipment, the operator's manual, service intervals, warranty, and some of the lawn accessories and attachments that are available from Premier Equipment. You should have received an operator's manual with your new purchase. If you did not, please contact your salesperson right away so that they can get one for you. Reviewing the operator's manual is a very important part of starting to operate your new piece of lawn equipment. Your operator's manual contains a lot of valuable information and some key sections. Product identification. This will show you where your serial number is located and your engine serial number if you need that in the future. Safety. This section covers all the safety decals and what they mean. The safety section also outlines the safe operation of your unit, general instructions, what to do before you use your machine, a daily checklist, checking the mowing area, preventing injuries, operating on slopes. There's a diagram to help you determine how big of a slope you should cut on, identifying any terrain hazards, towing safety, and some of the service and maintenance information. Operating controls and operating, we will discuss this more in the video. We will also talk about servicing and troubleshooting. Storage. There's a section that contains the information you need to put away your unit for the winter and what to do to bring it out in the spring. In the back of the manual, it contains all the warranty information specific to your machine. So now that we've gone over the basics of the operator's manual, let's take a look at an S200 series. Today we have an S240 that we're going to use for this demonstration. So what we want to do before we start this lawnmower is do a little inspection every time before we start it. The first thing we should do is check the oil. All you got to do is lift the hood, look for the bright yellow dipstick there, pull it, give it a quick check. Should check your oil every time that you go to start this tractor. It only takes a couple seconds to make sure that you got lots of oil. There is some service intervals under the hood that you can review, or it is in your operator's manual. It's a great idea to check the tire pressures, and that's simply sometimes just stepping on them to make sure that there's lots of air. If you have a flat tire, you need to get that fixed or filled. It will give you an uneven cut, or it could prematurely wear the tires. Just do a visual inspection of the deck. Make sure that you don't have any sticks or pine cones lying on the deck. Make sure there's not a big buildup of grass. That can affect your belt wear and everything like that. So it's a great idea just to do a visual inspection of your lawnmower before you go and use it. We do have the deck washout feature here. You can hook your garden hose up to this quick coupler, hook it back up to your deck, turn the water on, turn your mower deck on, let it run for a while, and what it's going to do is clean out a lot of the grass that's in your deck. The best time to do this is right after you cut the grass, when the grass is still fresh or wet. Something to keep in mind though is do this in a spot where you're not afraid to make a mess, because all that grass is going to come out and fall down below. So it's good to do it out behind a garage or in a field or something like that. The other thing on your lawnmower is there's a lever at the back here, and what that allows you to do is to be able to push the tractor. When it's in, it's going to be very hard to push the tractor, but if you pull it out, it allows the wheels to freewheel. You'll use this if it's maybe in your garage and you just want to push it around a little bit, or if it does happen that you ran out of gas, or it did break down and we need to push it across the lawn or something, this would allow you to do that. So let's climb on your lawnmower and go over some of the operating controls and some of the features that we have. So on the left-hand side here, we have your parking brake. In orange, we have a throttle. Also in orange, we have a parking brake. We have a separate choke lever on the S200s. We have our reverse implement operation here. And we also have our deck height on the left. On the right-hand side, we have our forward and reverse pedals, ignition switch, our PTO or deck engage switch, or on an S220 we would have a yellow mechanical lever on here. Cruise control, and we have our hour meter and fuel gauge. And then we also have at your left hand side here your seat adjust forward and back, so you can pull this and move forward and back. So now that we have gone over all our controls, the next thing would be starting your lawnmower and engaging the PTO, or the deck engagement. So to start your tractor, you want to push your parking brake down on the left, put the choke lever all the way up to the top. Again, your black lever is the choke lever, push it all the way up. Put your throttle to about half, 3/4. Turn the ignition switch, and the tractor's going to start. As soon as the tractor starts, we want to pull the choke lever all the way back and push our throttle all the way up into the run position. To start our deck then, this yellow button over here, again on the 240s or the mechanical one on the 220s, we're going to pull it and the deck is going to engage. We can then set our height. Usually we're going to use about a 3, 2.5, and you're ready to go. When you back up, the deck is going to shut off. And that's a safety feature so that you don't back over any small children, any pets or anything like that. But you do have a feature to cut and reverse. And that is this reverse implement option. And basically what you're going to do when you want to cut and reverse is press the button and then you're able to cut and reverse. You've taken the responsibility to cut and reverse. To shut the mower deck off, again, simply all you're going to do is push the yellow button down, or on the S220s, bring the yellow lever all the way over to the other side. We do have cruise control on these models. Basically, you're going to push your forward pedal forward, pull the cruise control button up, take your foot off the forward pedal, and now you're set at a certain speed. To take that off, you can either push the pedal, or you can push the brake pedal and the cruise control would come off. The other thing that we have is the parking brake. And what you're going to do for it is push the brake pedal down, lift the orange parking brake lever up, take your foot off the pedal, and now you're in park. If you wanted to get off the tractor while the engine's running, you need to make sure that your mower deck is off and the parking brake is on. If the mower deck is on or the parking brake isn't on, you try to get off, the tractor is going to shut off on you. To take the parking brake off, all you're going to do is push the pedal, push the orange lever down, and you're ready to go again. Don't forget to stop into our parts department. We stock wagons, lawn rollers, mulch kits, bumpers, baggers, and service kits for your mower. The next section we're going to look at is servicing your lawn equipment. Located in your operator's manual is a section on service intervals. Your engine oil needs to be changed every 50 hours or annually, whichever comes first. Just sitting over the winter, condensation can occur, and it's a good idea to change that oil in the spring, even if you didn't reach the 50 hours. At 100 hours or annually, items such as your spark plugs, air filter, fuel filter may need replaced, sharpening your blades, and you may need to get your deck re-leveled and check your tire pressures. Regular servicing of your riding lawn equipment is important for protecting and prolonging the life of your equipment. Depending on your conditions, you may need to do some of this maintenance early, such as dusty conditions, large amounts of dandelion seeds, or unplanned debris on your lawn equipment. At Premier Equipment, our service departments can help you with all your service requirements. Participate in our Premier Service Inspection programs, have your mower serviced annually, and take advantage of seasonal specials. Book early and beat the rush. If you're confident in completing your own service, contact our parts department. We stock all the filters and oil you need. Again, thank you for choosing Premier Equipment on your recent lawn equipment purchase. We really appreciate your business. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to your salesperson or your local Premier branch. Thank you for running with us.